Yeah, so basically it's a 3D contest to allow individuals and companies to create designs to prevent the spread of COVID-19 in the workplace and in public spaces. This includes no-touch door handles, foot-operated door opening, and that sort of thing.
So what are you hoping to achieve by making this open source?
The open source component makes the designs easy to customize, so anybody with CAD software can change the designs to fit their needs. It also has been shown to drastically increase the distribution of the designs, which is ultimately what we're going for to help the economy start moving again.
Now, this isn't your first contest, so how has the response been compared to some of your other contests that you've run? For example, I saw one asking for designs for an electric tricycle.
The response from the community has been awesome. We've got 90 designs so far. Typically, our design contests run anywhere from 20 to 300 designs, and we design stuff like drones, like you said, electric tricycles, and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, the contest is weak, and it's seen a great response so far.
So, describe some of the designs that you're getting so far, the good, the questionable, and the way outside the box.
So the best designs are easy to create with 3D printing and readily available parts, such as the foot-operated door openers. The less ideal designs aren't necessarily bad, they're just difficult to create with 3D printing and are expensive, or the parts are hard to get. The most out-of-the-box design we've gotten so far is a perpetually heated door handle that's heated to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius perpetually, and can be held for up to 5 seconds before becoming uncomfortably hot to touch.
Well, I can imagine that may not work out so well. What happens to these designs once you find your contest winners? Do you work with any sort of mass manufacturers to mass produce them, or is this really about sort of a one-on-one thing that people can do if they have a 3D printer at home?
Yeah. The goal is to allow individual printers to get access to designs to slow the spread of the virus and make workplaces safer for employees. So anybody with access to a 3D printer can take any of these files and instantly print them. In addition, there's a lot of print-on-demand services out there, so any individual or company can take it to one of these many services, have the part printed and shipped to them or couriered to them in a matter of days.
Now, you mentioned this idea of some of the challenges with some of these designs, including the hot doorknob. But what are some of the limitations or challenges in really meeting the current demand for some of these coronavirus-related products?
I would say access to 3D printing is a bit of a challenge. Some of the parts and designs we've gotten have been excellent. The issue is that, you know, when they get to be over $100 per unit for foot-operated door openers, hands-free door openers that you can open with your wrist or mask, if the cost it becomes less viable. So then they need to be manufactured, and there's the supply chain issues going on right now. So the best designs are very simple to print and can, you know, you only require a few parts like nuts, bolts, and screws and that sort of thing. So the best designs definitely are the simpler ones.
And what about regulatory hurdles? Because we saw that the Food and Drug Administration, as well as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, they've really not had a chance to approve many of the potential applications for 3D printing. How is that affecting getting 3D printed products to market in a timely fashion?
Yeah, so for the medical space, there is definitely a lot more oversight required. With ventilators, the face shields have seen a great response. Where we really saw the gap was slowing the spread in the workplace. I'm an impatient person. I want to see people get back to work and see the economy moving again. And, you know, these designs aren't meant to be life-saving equipment. They're just simply meant to make rushed or less likely people transmit by, you know, touching a surface and then touching their face or their eyes or that sort of thing.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your insights, MacKenzie.